Yo, it's Doughboy from the I Don't Care What You Think podcast, and we partnered up with Dad Gang. For all you men out there who love being a dad, who being a dad is the most important thing in the world, you click the link in the description and get you 15% off all merch. I Don't Care What You Think, Dad Gang.
This is JEHYVE Floyd, and you're watching the I Don't Care What You Think podcast.
Yo.
Welcome to another episode of the I Don't Care What You Think podcast.
Well, we don't care what you think.
It's your host, Doughboy.
And it's the coolest podcast in the world, Ray Spitter.
And it's Roddy.
Yeah. I'm back, people. I'm back.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time.
All right. Anyway, man,
I'm going to let Ray introduce him.
We got a hometown legend in the building. To me, this is a special interview for me. Because, what happened?
No, I'm talking to Roddy.
Oh, all right. This is a special interview for me because there's somebody that I grew up with, and everybody always got dreams of going to the league, playing professional ball, whatever you want to do, or just going far in basketball. Because as a kid, everybody want to be the best at basketball.
Get paid to play ball.
Nah, facts. I want to introduce y'all or welcome my bro JEHYVE Floyd to the podcast.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sirski.
Word, bro. Welcome to the pod, bro. It's been a minute. It's been a minute to get you here, but it's been a longer time since I seen you, bro. And before we even get into any questions and all that shit, I want to congratulate you on all your success, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
I was telling you downstairs when we was coming upstairs, like I seen a game when you was in college at Holy Cross. I think you dunked the shit or something. And they said your name, cause I ain't see you for a while before that. Like niggas grew up, you know how that shit go. Yeah. Went to high school and shit. And you was in college and you dunked that shit. They said, JEHYVE Floyd. I said, what? I looked at the TV, I'm like, I went on the internet, I said, oh shit, I'm hype in the crib, bro. I was like, damn. So, and then I was just like, oh, and I just followed you from there on in.
Nah, word.
And then to see you go overseas, seeing you in the summer league playing for the Suns, it was just like, damn, bro, I'm really proud of bro. And I want to be able to tell you that on camera, and I'm glad I could.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
Word. I appreciate you coming up here and taking the time out your day.
No, for sure. You know, I gotta show love. I'm happy to be home. Usually I don't really chill in Jersey too much. I be in and out. You know how I get crazy over here.
Facts,
so I'll be in and out. I'll be on the straight and narrow, probably trying to be at least. But this summer I was like, let me be around fam. So when you hit me up, I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna pull up.
Appreciate that shit, bro.
All right, man. Before y'all start reminiscing, man, remember when I had the crossover? You know what I mean? Yo, your book, Rehabilitation of a Black Man's Heart. Live like you have already won.
That should be hitting, huh? Everybody tell me that. I'm like, damn, like off the title.
All that's your thoughts though, right? Like that all came from you.
Hell yeah.
Where this come from?
That's not ChatGPT, bro. I promise you. This is before I knew about ChatGPT.
Where this? I want to start here before you even get into the other.
Nah, facts.
Why?
Why?
Like the why behind it.
So this is the second one.
Right.
I know.
The first one was Godfidence, right?
Godfidence, yeah. So
which one was the one that was number one in Japan on Amazon?
That's number one.
Yeah, see, I do our research.
Word. My boy went on Instagram. Nah, so for that one, so I was hurt for like 2 years. Like, I was hurt for 2 years, down bad. Pretty much like got humbled in a way.
Yeah.
Had to come back to reality because I was up there. I went to the league. Was touchdown. So I think I'm out here, got hella bread now. I'm chilling like. And then I was just doing stupid shit. I was going back to like how I was prior to. I didn't have no discipline. I had no patience. So to answer your question, why I wrote the book, I feel like I went through a phase of like being up, going down, and going back up again. I feel like niggas don't really tell that story often. They just tell like, you see Instagram, you just see the highlights. I'm like, nah, nigga, you need to see what it looked like to be down, like, and be able to go back up. Because like, I feel like a lot of people around, like how we grew up, they see me, they're like, oh, it's easy because you got tall, X, Y, and Z. It's a lot of tall niggas that got hurt and never went back. Yeah. So it's like I was around my family when I was hurt, so they seen me struggle. They seen me like be down. So like me putting my thoughts out there for the world, my family already seen it. Yeah. But it's for the people out there who think this shit easy.
Word.
So.
Yeah. What was the hardest part about coming back up from going down? Like you was up, you went down. Yeah. What was the hardest part about going back up?
Going back up, I feel like it was just like, I guess at first not thinking you can go back up. It's like you get hurt. I hurt my foot. I had surgery, 2 surgeries on my foot. So I'm like, I feel like I ain't gonna be able to dunk no more. I ain't gonna be able to, go off that first step no more. So I think that was hardest part because honestly, I was so in a rush to get back. That's why I had a second surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the hardest part was me having to slow down, really do the work internally, you know, the hard work. Because I was like, man, fuck all the haters, da-da-da. I was just like not being myself. I was just being like the people I was running away from type shit. Yeah.
I feel that.
So was you writing it like? Was you like writing your thoughts down and be like, oh, I'm gonna put this in a book form or something like that?
Nah, yeah. So I didn't want to write another book. Honestly, I just journal. Like this is my hobby. Like I like to write, so I like to get my thoughts down. I was just angry. I was just angry, so I was just writing shit down, trying to release. It wasn't until like I got back to overseas when I was like, damn, like I think I gotta write another book type shit. I felt like a calling for real.
That's dope though.
Yeah.
So what made you want to go overseas? Like instead of like, did you enter the draft?
No, I mean I entered the draft, but it was no traction. Like, I went to a small school.
Nah, cause I don't know how that shit works.
Nah,
like, like how do you enter the draft?
No, yeah, you just put your name in the draft. You sign with an agent. They do everything for you. So I had a bunch of agents hit me up like for my senior year. Yeah. So I had to choose one. I chose one. They entered in the draft. There was really no interest, anything like that, because it's like,
My bad.
Nah, you good. Nah, because I came from a small school. I did well in college. It just wasn't.
Facts.
You know, it's low major, mid major, and then high major. I just wasn't a high major.
I feel you.
Yeah, they be, and then they like you said, you stayed until your senior year. They also be looking at that. They be like, oh, damn,
the
he stayed.
potential,
Yeah,
like,
they be like, oh, he stayed long.
Nah, that's a fact.
He went to a small school, like, you know what I'm saying? They be looking at all that.
I got a question for you based on what you just said, because I'm the type of person. Granted, I'm not a GM or nothing like that, but I actually value the people who stay over the people who one and done.
Now they do though.
But I always felt that way because I
A little
always
bit
felt,
more, yeah.
Because I always felt like, yo, a sample size is a sample size,
Right.
and then you bring that product to the NBA, and then get mad when it's only a sample size.
Right.
I showed you that. That's what I am.
Yeah.
Facts.
But it's like for them investing their money, millions of money, they want to see like a exponential growth within that time. So if you only go into like a 23-year-old, he only got 4 years to get 27 versus a 21 or even 19 nowadays to get to 24, then another 24 to 28. Like
Gil break that shit down all the
All the
time like
time,
that.
yeah.
Gil, he
I
got
would
that.
believe that. But based on an amount of people who become the money,
there's not a lot
that
of
shit been
It does-
filling.
Exactly, it does.
It's been
You're right.
filling forever.
That's
like,
right. And the way colleges with NIL, niggas is staying now.
Facts.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? How you feel about NIL?
Bro, it's crazy, bro. I'm actually
Because you
I'm
wasn't with the
happy-
NIL era, right?
I'm like sad I didn't get to be a part of the money, but happy I wasn't a part of like the circus for real. Like,
feel you.
because like I actually appreciate, like you said, the growth of going from freshman year to senior year, staying in one college, and I can see the growth.
Word.
But now, bro, it's pretty much like a pros for real. It's like, all right, you have
That's
one
what
good
I
year,
said, yeah.
I'm out of here, I'm going to Kentucky.
Word, that's
Tight.
what I was saying. Me personally, I don't really rock the NIL.
Me neither.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they should get paid.
No, they should get paid.
But like this is my thing.
I don't think
like,
they should be able to transfer after.
That's my argument I had with him. He felt like they shouldn't have got paid.
Yeah,
I said, yo, them niggas make billions
I
off
feel like
this.
they should. This is why I feel like they shouldn't get paid because they all working to go to the pros. Whether they go or not, they either gonna go overseas or something. Like they gonna make some money down the line if they put the work in for it.
But niggas are making more money in college than we are making overseas now, bro.
Damn.
And what I was
like,
trying,
I would probably feel different if I was in their shoes.
Could you
I would probably feel
imagine?
different.
Could you imagine if they had to pay Tim Tebow?
yeah.
Like,
Because that's what I told
Yeah.
Ray. I said, yo, I'll be 100% with that if college didn't charge us to support it.
Exactly.
I said, if we
like
didn't.
merch and shit.
Yeah.
Everything. Tickets.
I should be able to pull up to the University of Connecticut for free.
But
If the players are not going to get
But
paid.
then everybody gonna pull up.
Yeah.
So that's why they deserve to get paid. Because you know how many
But
people
then look,
you know how
though.
many people went to see Caitlin Clark?
Right.
Alright,
They charged them to go see her.
Shouldn't it be a cap on what they can make? Like how?
Yes,
Oh,
they
no,
charge
it
us
is.
salary,
It
yes.
should
they
be.
charge
How
the
are
cap.
they able
Yeah.
to make millions of like no lie?
They not
like,
making. They
Angel
not
Nah,
making.
they are.
They
They
making
are.
Kobe
Bro,
money.
Angel Reese signed a $1.5 million deal, bro.
Nah, you ain't see
Like
bro.
per
bro just-
year.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro
he
just
talking about the
transferred-
players or his
Yeah, bro
college?
just
The
transferred
players.
from
College,
college.
bro.
Oh, the college.
They're
Yeah,
making millions of dollars.
yeah, the college.
But yo,
I'm
Angel
saying
Reese,
it should be
Angel
no
Reese
cap
literally
on the
said,
players.
I don't care about going to the WNBA. I make more money
That's
here.
different. That's a different sport.
I'm just saying, bro.
Ain't no
that's-
money
Different
over
sport is crazy, but that's a different.
Because they don't make no money over there.
Word.
I'm
Like,
just saying,
crazy.
that's
Like,
right.
gonna get
Like,
canceled.
No, let me tell you why. I don't want to make it sound disrespectful. But outside of you,
Right.
it's a lot of people dribbling the WNBA basketball that we make more money than
Right.
we
That's
average
crazy, bro.
American. So when she made that statement, I wasn't mad
No,
because
for sure.
It makes
nobody
sense.
in the WNBA has $1 million contract.
Right, but she get a lot of her money from
I say it should
endorsements
cap
and
somewhere.
stuff.
I say they should make just enough, like
Nah,
They
5,000.
should, they should make more than what
Hell
they're making. though.
no. You
More
crazy?
than the WNBA.
They should
Yo.
be making more than what they're making though.
Them-
That's,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
overseas
fact,
girls,
fact.
like a lot of WNBA, like we fuck with overseas. Like
Yeah.
we literally be outside with them all the time because they're making more money overseas.
Yeah, way more.
And then
It's
Angel,
I didn't know it was overseas for
yeah,
women.
it's a, we got a whole community over there.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
We got a whole
I never knew
community.
that. I never paid
Brittany
attention. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never paid attention
She
to
was in
overseas
Russia
women,
playing
bro.
ball.
Nah,
Yeah,
She
bro.
played ball for Russia.
And
She
they
was
get-
making like
and
$1
they
million.
get- They get bread over there.
Yeah.
Bread. They be making more than us sometimes.
Yeah, they be getting breaded over there.
What's the most you can make overseas?
I mean, I guess the top dude makes like 4.5 million,
Yeah.
and that's
You know
net.
what I'm saying?
You were overseas. You be overseas. Yo, is that shit real? They be signing people and don't have enough money to pay.
Yes, bro.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Yo, they
Wait,
did
what?
the
Like-
White Howard crazy. That's why I
bro.
had to ask.
Yes, bro. It's most of the times like you either getting paid late, you're not getting paid at all. You have to fight it in court. I went through all that shit, bro.
Word?
That's why I like Japan because they pay you on time.
Oh, damn.
Wait, so how it go? Like y'all niggas just balling for
We
nothing?
just hooping for free,
Just hooping?
just for the love of
I
it,
don't mean to
bro.
laugh, but that shit
That's
sounds
crazy.
crazy.
That's why niggas be
Hold on, they did that
traumatized,
to
bro.
Dwight?
They signed the White. I forgot who he played for
Thailand.
overseas. They
He
signed
was
that
in
nigga-
Taiwan.
yeah, they signed him
Taiwan.
for like damn, they're like 65.
Yeah.
They signed him for mad money.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't had the money
They
to pay
had
him.
money to pay him.
It just
Because
look good.
think, think about it. If you sign for $1 million, they got to give you $100K.
They
per
pay him
month.
in something else, boy.
You can't find that $100K,
Niggas ain't have no money.
bro. I'll tell you, around my injury,
Yeah.
I was playing in Turkey, and I ended up like. First of all, they started the season not paying us on time.
Yeah.
Because we were playing for Galatasaray. They have the soccer team too. They ended up flying this nigga, the soccer nigga in, put him and his family on jet, and doing that and not paying the basketball team because they had to do that for this nigga. So for one family to glaze them
Yeah.
and to not feed 15 families, that's crazy. But
That's crucial.
like pretty much they stopped paying me. When I got hurt, I got surgery. They stopped paying me. I had to like fight for a whole year and a half, bro, for my bread. I wasn't getting paid for a year and a half.
Shit. So what was your favorite team overseas that you played for?
Fenerbahce, they just won a yearly championship actually.
Word?
I'll play for them in 2022. It's fire fans, fire organization.
Word.
Word, that shit was OD.
Who's some of your what's some teammates that you played with? Like some of your favorite teammates that you
That
have
I played with?
Yeah.
Deshaun Pierre, Markel Starks. We played with Brandon Rush my
Word?
rookie year. Yeah, Rush.
Brandon Rush, yeah.
That's funny as hell, bro.
That's
It's funny
hard.
when NBA niggas come overseas because
Overseas.
you can see
This the
like,
difference?
The difference of
They
the
like, oh,
mindset,
shit.
bro.
Word?
Because like
That's
we
tough.
kind of like you gotta be like take no prisoners mindset like type shit. Like how can I explain it? Like you gotta be ready for anything. Like not getting paid on
Yeah.
time, X, Y, and Z. Like these niggas getting like flown,
Right,
chartered. I'm
right.
talking about like in the NBA.
Yeah.
So they come over there like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what's
Like,
this? Yeah, word.
So it's like a whole different mindset. Like it's funny when I see
Damn.
niggas like that come overseas.
Oh, yeah.
So
That
you
dude,
still playing ball?
like a culture shock.
You still playing ball?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So who you play for now?
So I just got done in Japan.
Oh yeah, you did say
I'm a
that.
free agent right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
when you
is that hold on? I gotta ask this now. Is that pool just like the NBA pool, like being a free agent over there?
Nah, because there's way more teams, way more countries. Like it's teams in Taiwan looking at me, Japan, Korea, Europe. Like it's only like what? How many teams? 30 teams. is looking at
teams
me,
in the
so it's
league,
different.
yeah. Then
But
that's hard.
yeah, it's way different. So I'm getting calls from different countries trying to see. I just hit niggas just hit me up for a team in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, this would be different. Yeah, they got
But
that
you'll get your money
brand.
in Saudi.
Oh, word, you definitely
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
definitely-
some.
Them niggas just trying to buy the
oil money.
WWE. You'll get your money in Saudi.
Yeah, nigga, the police cars is Lamborghini.
Yeah,
word.
your
But
money over
the
there.
hoop will be trash.
Word.
Who would be garbage?
Damn.
It's like going back to Baby Ruckus, nigga. I promise you.
Facts.
I promise
Words.
you. Hoop
Is
will
that
be.
bad? Like a summer league down, Baby Ruckus?
Come on, bro.
That's the 72 hours of peace joint. we keep
So
talking
where's
about,
your
like,
favorite, like out of all the places you've been overseas, where's the favorite place you want, like nightlife? Like we can be like,
Istanbul, Turkey.
yo, what's up with Turkey? Yeah.
Bruh.
He want to go. He
It
got his
gets-
I want to
passport.
go to Turkey too.
It gets crazy over there, bro. And that thing about I'm hurt over there, so I'm
Yeah.
out every night with the
Damn.
boot on and all that.
We're hurt.
Wow.
That's how you know it's different.
That's when I knew I was wilding. I was like, I was wilding. I had to write that I was wilding. I'm like, all right.
Yo, when you
I'm not
get-
taking care of my
shit.
body.
Yeah.
I'm out here drinking all day, doing X, Y, and Z,
Yeah.
hitting on anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
feel
like,
you.
yo,
Wow.
you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
So that was some shit like you just went home, you thought about it, and you was like, I gotta get
I
my
gotta
shit
get right.
together.
I gotta get right. Yeah. I was
And that's when the
wilding.
book. That's when you
Yeah,
started
that's when
writing
I
the
started
book.
writing the book.
He was in the club with crutches. He was like, oh, nah, I
Not
got
crutches. I was
it.
with the boot. Low key, actually, I'm lying. I was on one day. And the crazy thing is, people was watching this shit. They're like, "Yo, are you good, bro? Are you good?"
Damn. So how was it? How was it getting used to the life out there though? Like making friends, or was it easy to make friends? Cause you a star
I
player.
mean, you
out
have
there.
the teammates type shit.
Okay.
Like I ain't gonna lie, they be glazing over there. So like, you an athlete, you got that tag.
Yeah.
Like you just like you don't even gotta make friends. People gonna come up to you,
Come up
try-
to you trying.
like, oh, whatever you need, I got you. So you got the drivers, you got people in restaurants calling, people in the clubs. You coming tonight? You coming tonight? So you ain't got to do too much. Like
Damn.
everything is just given to you. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit probably
That
hit.
make mad sense.
That shit probably hit.
nah, like you
different.
live like you know how like NBA niggas live. Like we
Yeah.
live like that overseas.
Yeah.
Like we them niggas overseas type shit.
Damn, you can't knock that.
So it's like
Speaking of overseas, and we was talking about this off camera, the Russell Westbrook shit. What you think about that? Like, do you think it would be best for him to go over there, or
I
for him
don't.
to
I
stay in
think
the
Russ
league?
such a family man. I don't think he'll do
You
it.
don't think
though.
he'll do it?
And it's in Israel with everything going on.
Yeah.
I think he's. I don't know. I forget how he is politically.
Oh,
or-
that was Israel that gave it?
Israel.
Oh, yeah, I ain't going there.
Wait,
You
they all-
It's the
crazy?
same. It's the same team that
It was
Pat
a-
Bev
it-
just left.
Okay,
It was-
okay.
First they said
Then what you gonna play for that team too? Amari, right?
Stoudemire?
No, he played for Jerusalem at one point.
Oh, I know it was one of them.
Yeah, he played for Jerusalem.
first the report was overseas team is looking to, they about to give Westbrook the biggest contract in overseas history.
They ain't got no money. I'm going
Three. Nah, Israel
No,
pay on time.
wait.
Israel pay on time.
We talking about Israel though. We talking about Israel.
And
just-
that's
Israel
it.
pay on time.
Then a couple days later, they reported Israel offered them 3 years, 150 million.
I don't think that's true though, bro.
I don't think it's true neither though. But
That do sound crazy.
That was
First of all,
150 is OD.
I ain't gonna lie.
3 year 15? Wait, no, that's 5. Yeah, 3 year 15, maybe. 150 is OD.
word, 150 is crazy. I ain't gonna
Look,
lie.
I heard what you said, but I don't think none of them niggas got money. So I ain't gonna fuck over there.
Yeah, you funny.
Now, if you
You don't
sign me
think-
for
you don't think
100,000, I'll go over
You
there.
don't think no team got money over there?
I'm gonna tell you why it's hard for me. It's hard for me to feel like they got money because it'd be hard for them to keep talent. Period. Like the way people can just like you balling over there. If an NBA team call you, the way you can just eye your out, it's
No,
like
you can't do that though.
then why it look like that?
nah,
Nah,
that'd
bro.
be the NBA team that step in, right?
For example, Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah.
He just signed a crazy deal. I think he's making like 4 or 5 million, something like that. There's a clause in his contract he can't go back to NBA now.
Okay.
Word.
Or like if there is the NBA team got to pay
Yeah,
the
They only pay
contract.
to get you out there.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
what they doing. That they
So
not
he's
paying.
locked
Yeah.
in.
Nah, cause I've seen that shit like J.R. Smith went over there, averaged
Yeah.
65 for 3 games and just left.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga
Well,
just
I
left.
don't know that story. Where he was at?
China.
Oh,
He
China.
went to China.
China's different though.
Oh, yeah,
it's like
he
a
was-
month to month type shit. You don't
right.
sign.
Nah, cause he went over there.
Like they cut niggas after one game type shit.
Yeah, son averaged 65 points
Yeah.
for 3 games.
Oh, hell
and then
yeah.
just went
I
back to the
remember that
NBA like
shit.
it was
I remember
nothing.
That's
that shit.
190.
I mean, yeah, China is different. China's
alright.
different. It's different countries that's like that.
Then when he was on the podcast, he spoke about it. And he's like, Melo and them niggas called him like, Hey, you want to come play for the Knicks? He was like, all right, yo, I'm out. And just went back to the Knicks.
Yeah.
For sure, but I would do the same thing.
Yeah, I thought that's
That
what it
hella
was.
years ago too. Shit's different now.
It was different, yeah.
I thought that was like how like
I got to know this.
NBA team coming, they be like, yo, all right, here you go, fam.
But a lot of NBA teams not doing that during the season. At least J.R. Smith already was stamped in the league.
Yeah,
they see he
yeah.
back probably from injury. They're like, he can do what he do. Let's go
Okay, yeah,
back.
it's like, oh, he proved it.
Yeah.
All right, when the growth spurt happened, bro? Like,
Bruh, it happened my sophomore year of high school.
and how tall you grew?
Cause remember, I was an average.
Yeah, you was tall.
I was tall, but I
But
wasn't.
when I just seen you outside, I said, God damn, bro, I didn't know you was that tall, bro.
So I got 6'3" my sophomore year. I was like 5'9", and then I was 6'3" my sophomore year, and then 6'5" my junior, 6'7" my senior. Like I grew 10 inches in high school.
Was it like you was sleeping and then woke up big as hell?
Bro, I was in the house, cause you know how my pops was.
Yeah.
I was just in the house the whole summer, and went to high school, went to school, and nobody noticed who I was.
Damn.
Now, I only
like
say that
that.
because I'm watching my son do it in real time.
Really?
Like I watch my son go to sleep. Like this nigga went to sleep. I went in his room to wake him up from work. Like I been waking him up for school. Like this nigga went to bed a certain size.
And then woke up.
I came
Woke
in,
up
I'm
whole
like, hey, yo,
different
get
size.
up. But where I'm tapping at is not his waist. I'm like, is this nigga legs? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then he got up. I said, yo, what the fuck? It's just like it literally grew overnight. Like that
Nah,
shit.
cause it remind me of the Anthony Davis story. Like,
Yeah.
like
He was a guard.
yeah, like what's that transition like? Cause you grew from, I'm a point guard or I'm a shooting guard. So
Yeah.
now, yo, go play the three.
Bro, it was crazy because I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play the. They had me try to play the five in high school. I'm like, bro, I can dribble
Yeah, I
a
can
little bit.
dribble, bro.
I'm like, they're like, nah, we gotta put you at the 5, bro. Think about, I was skinny as hell.
Yeah,
like
facts.
skinny as hell, trying to play in the post. But obviously, you just learn it. But I think at the time, I'm the tall. At this point, I'm the tallest dude.
Yeah.
We got our point guard. Now I get to varsity my junior year.
Right.
So I
You
got
was
we
at
got our
Saraville, right?
Yeah, we got a point guard, got a shooting guard, we got 3-man, 4-man. Only spot left is a 5. So let me
You broke any records at Saraville?
you know how high school is. They
High
don't
school.
really
Oh, they don't count it?
Because think about it, I played freshman ball.
Right.
I was a late bloomer. I played freshman ball,
Right.
played JV sophomore year.
Right.
I didn't play varsity till
Junior year.
I think I scored like 995 points. I didn't even get my 1,000.
Damn, shit, you was close, bro.
Yeah, so
I
both.
ain't got no accolades, bro. Zero.
Yes, you do.
I don't got
you
none.
You just told us an
Did you hoop
accolade.
Yeah,
at
he just
Snyder?
told you a 3 times. You a 3?
Nah.
He
Yeah.
lying.
He
Nah, he
lying.
ain't about to
He
know that
lying.
shit.
He
No,
lying.
no.
He lying. He
All
lying.
right, you talking sports?
Accolades.
Talking sports.
That's a sport.
He went to
No, that's
Snyder.
not.
No,
That's a sport.
No,
Did you
he
hoop
want
at
to talk
Snyder?
sports?
I
He want
hooped
to
at
talk sports.
Snyder.
He went to
I
Snyder. They ain't never put him in, and then when they put him in, they put him in. Nah, we gonna talk. You got the
No,
professional.
no.
Hey,
Three
what happened at
times?
Snyder?
Let me
Because
tell
I
you.
was supposed to go to Snyder too.
Let me tell you
Thank
how.
God you did.
Thank God. Nah, if he did.
No,
with
because
that-
what's the name? Hold on, because it was what's the name? Isaac? Was it Isaac?
Isaac. No.
It was Isaac, Kana.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
finna
yeah,
go.
yeah,
I was
you
finna
gonna
go
play
with them. Yes,
Word?
that's my class. That's my
Oh,
that's my
shit.
dog.
Nah,
I used to play with them in Lincoln
They had
Park.
a squad. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I was supposed to go to
I
them.
graduated at.
They wanted me to transfer some cereal. Like, come back home, bro. It was
Word.
him, Kana. It was recruiting
Nah,
me.
they had a squad. All right, so when I was there, I ain't play my senior year. I played all the way to junior. I ain't play senior. I was done with basketball. 'Cause I was getting no burn on varsity. I ain't gonna lie. Zero. Like zip. They had their
Ain't
squad.
need a shooter.
Nothing. They had their squad. It was.
Who
I
was
was slow.
your class? Who was on the team?
Buddha. You know Buddha.
Okay, yeah.
Buddha. Rome. Who else was on that team? Mark. The other Mark. There's another light skinned kid. I forgot his name. But they was tough. They beat Lincoln. They was whooping Lincoln ass. I ain't gonna lie. So when I was
Ray,
playing,
man.
I was just on the bench. Like I would just be on deep. I was deep on the bench.
Ray, you
too.
just told us outside you was the three-time slapbox champ.
That ain't basketball.
Unified.
That's
Unified.
That's some like summer camp.
You beat
shit,
every
like.
nigga on the 3-block radius in Commuter Park.
I
Stop playing,
I did have a
bro.
little. I did have a little slap box. I ain't gonna lie about
He
that.
definitely had a mean slap.
That ain't me no
That
more.
nigga wound up crazy.
I
still remember that shit.
You don't see the permanent
See,
bruise
he
on
acting like
the
he
ball.
did. See, he acting like he the king. He not the
Yeah, I
King of
chill,
Communipar,
man.
yo.
But
now he
what I'm
just told us
saying
that
is-
same thing when you
Yo,
wasn't
this
there.
nigga, hey, all jokes aside, this nigga was dirt ass and ball.
No, I was not.
When they
I
put
was
this
dumb
nigga,
nice.
when they put this nigga in,
I was just slow.
He
Who's
ain't
my
play no
cameraman?
defense though. He ain't play
Oh,
no
I-
defense.
Yeah, I don't play that. I'm slow as hell though.
said-
I'll give you that. I'm slow. I'll give you that.
yo, he said, man,
But I can
coach
score.
said coach put him in one time. Ray said he did I mean, pulled up from the midi. He put it in. Right? He said he put it in.
I never told the story.
Yeah, yes, you did. He said he put it in. He said they ran back down the court. The coach took him out. He said, mind you, they getting their ass whooped. So he trying to figure out, like, the fuck I'm getting bitch for.
Right.
They was mad that Ray shot the ball. Like,
Bruh,
I was
this what
bugging
I'm
the
saying.
fuck out. I'm like,
This
what?
what I'm saying about public school. in
Yo,
Jersey.
he was mad.
Let me tell you, public school in Jersey City, right? Mm-hmm. If they got their squad, that's
over.
it.
Yeah.
Like you're
That's
not
why I'm happy
rocking.
you ain't go
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not rocking. If they got their squad, they got their starting five and 2 players
It's
on
like
the bench.
it's like the AAU shit.
You're not rocking.
Nah, you gotta
You
see,
just there.
you gotta see that shit firsthand to truly understand it. Cause my cousin Jabril Peppers, the Patriots,
Oh, that's your cousin.
that's my
Oh,
like
word.
Yeah, that's his
grew
real
up together.
cousin.
Like how
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
grew up together.
Word.
And I watched him leave East Orange, go all the way out there to Bergen, and they
Where
treat.
do you go to school?
He
Don
went
Bosco?
to Don Bosco, and then he
Yeah.
transferred to Paramus Catholic.
Got you.
Won a championship for both of them. But I watched how they treated him. That same dude could have stayed in East Orange.
And they would have.
They would have still did it.
Yeah.
But the look would have been like,
Nigga,
Nah,
you in
facts.
East Orange.
because you're not
Bro.
playing against nobody. That's how they
Right.
consider it.
I'm not saying that the squad in Snyder was horrible or bad or nothing, because they were winning.
Right.
And they definitely brought culture back to the school, because before that, Snyder was getting cracked. I ain't gonna hold you. He was getting dogged.
Yeah, but it's
Bro.
different. It is different levels, like, cause yo, you see, you do, especially with basketball, bro. Cause you
Yeah.
gotta go, cause like even with he talking about my cousin too. Like when she was like, I didn't even know she played with all
Shout
them
your cousin
girls.
out, you ain't gonna say her
Yeah,
name.
she playing that leader that don't make no money. Say it.
Stop playing, fam.
What?
Yo, see, I'm gonna
What's
this
it?
is-
Brittany Sykes.
Let me rephrase
Brittany
it.
Sykes.
Let me
That's his
rephrase
cousin.
it.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase
She played for the Mystics.
Yeah.
Brittany Sykes.
yeah.
I'm saying it wrong. My apologies.
But like she played.
She's not
played-
making no money.
she
making
played for that
money.
league that don't make no money for that team. That's the assest team in that league.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
that's
No,
the
it's
league that
not. No,
Golden
they
State
not.
team. Don't
No,
do
they
that.
not.
Don't do
Beat
that.
Angel
Golden
Reese
State
The
team
Valkyrie got
has
more
a
wins
team.
than her team.
You crazy?
yeah, they
they
might
beat
be
them.
That's this season.
They might be.
Stop, well, when you the assest
But-
team in the league, got to live in the present.
Man, stop it, yo.
But
Can't keep living in the past.
back
But
to
nah,
what
but
I was
she-
saying. But that squad you was gonna play
Yeah,
for,
she used to play
that was
with all
tough.
of them.
I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie.
word. It was like, we need a big man. We need a big
Yeah,
man.
y'all have been fire.
Like,
'Cause, like,
even
yeah.
talking about the
And y'all-
female
and
basketball shit.
Shelton is a good ass coach. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't know the coach.
I ain't
for
gonna
it.
shit on Coach Shelton. Shelton's a good coach when he got a
Did
squad.
you being somebody who played ball over here and then, like you said, you went to Seville, played ball, did you see the difference?
Definitely.
Like
I mean, I went to high school in Sayreville my freshman year, so I didn't really.
I'm just saying, because you knowing people who play ball that didn't go to a different school area, like you know people that went to Snyder, that you know in your head, you probably was like, yo, he's good enough to be over here with me, but he
No,
not.
for sure. I think the environment, like you started talking about the environment.
Yeah, like just how they treated opposed to you dropping 25 is more impressive than him dropping 25 to people.
Wow.
Because of the school you in.
The school you in means you
My
let
school
the
was a
competition.
regular public school too.
But that ain't how people treated because of different
Yeah.
areas.
Talking about the people in the area,
Yeah,
environment.
all right. So a better way I could put it is,
but if
I
he
have
went-
another
you went to
cousin
a-
who played ball for East Orange campus.
Oh yeah.
He broke all their records.
What's his name?
As a wide receiver, Tom Bryant. He broke all their records as a wide receiver. And the way they treated him and his
Who's them? Like who's treating them?
whoever the hell the process is.
You talking about
like
to get
scouts
somewhere
and
else?
shit?
Yeah,
Got
like,
you.
that's what I'm
Scouts
saying.
and shit.
Like whatever the process is, they looked at it like, oh yeah, he did it.
That's football though, because it's not AAU for football.
No, it's not.
So I play AAU for NJ got game. It's not over here. It's like more Central Jersey, but
Got you.
I only played AAU for 1 year. Them niggas was playing AAU forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only got.
I
Niggas
wonder.
was playing AAU forever.
That's a
Yeah,
I
fact.
swear.
They only got like,
So
they only got
AAU
like
helped you.
programs.
Yeah,
and
that's what
shit.
got me my offer.
Oh,
Oh
word?
damn.
That's what got me my offer. Not high school. High school, we was
shit.
playing.
I ain't gonna lie, I
our
thought you
high
got
school
in high
ball wasn't like for real. Like we played like St. Joe's or Carl Anthony Towns, Marcus Towns, Wade Baldwin was there, but we were getting smacked.
Yeah,
I
y'all
think
was
I could-
good. Y'all-
What's the
y'all-
most you ever lost by? You just said y'all got smacked. What's the most you ever lost by?
Like 30, 40.
Oh, no.
Damn.
That ain't
I can
shit.
see
The fuck
though.
was you doing?
That shit.
That's what you gotta ask him.
Yo, 1 year, Snyder's freshman team, we played.
Listen to what his bum ass did. Listen to what
That's what you're talking about, the freshman
What the
team.
fuck was they? Nah, I was a freshman.
Yeah, Ray was the captain. Let
Nah,
me
I was
show
fucking captain.
Ray.
Nah, we played. No, first of all, I'm gonna tell you about my freshman story. I had to argue with the coach to get on the team, bro. Shit was bad.
Shit, you had to go through.
But look though, nah, bro.
Nigga had to
coaches
threaten
really
the
be
coach,
dick riding,
yo.
bro. I
Go
told
ahead,
the coach that.
tell him what's the most you got blown out by. Go ahead.
All right, we played Andrew Bynum School, St. Joseph's, whatever school you went to, St. Patrick's.
But see,
One of them
this is
shits.
what go
Rodney, let him
finish.
tell you What happened when they
When I tell you these white boys are so organized,
Yeah.
so
Running
disciplined.
around y'all niggas. Running around y'all niggas.
Bro,
But see, though,
we not.
Bro, the worst thing is getting cooked by all white team. Especially y'all niggas from the hood. That's
This
crazy.
nigga said they put Andrew Bynum on the bench.
Nah, Andrew Bynum wasn't there. That was just his school.
He said it was just a bunch
that
of
was
white
his school.
kids.
It was just his
kicking
school.
ass.
That's what we knew. We knew that. Oh, Andrew Bynum went here. That's what we
Yeah.
knew. And these niggas beat us by.
But see, Ray,
60
you just
points, bro.
you just answered his question though.
What?
Because like maybe they gonna look at it different because it's like, nigga, this is a school. Yeah, it's a school.
The coaching and all
but
that is different.
Exactly,
Bro,
nigga.
they beat us
You
by
think-
This
you
is
think
like,
anybody
this
from
is
the
a
Sutter team
basketball school.
and
Like,
they came
man,
to Sayreville, I would say it would have stood out more because it's like it's not. Think about it, there's a bunch of us that got talent over
Yeah.
here. Like over there, it's not as much. Like
Right,
I stood
right.
out because I had talent. They're like, "Nigga, where you from? I'm from Jersey City."
Right.
I'm from Jersey City. I ain't
Word.
from around here. Like, they're like,
yeah.
oh yeah, he gonna be something. He gonna be
Right,
something.
exactly.
Take them niggas and bring them over there. It's like, all right, how can we get this nigga here?
Word.
Like, cause I got like honestly,
There's a
I
bunch of
had
players
mad
like
people
that.
just like yo, like keep going. Like they just keep me focused. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of distractions in Jersey City. Like it's
Yeah.
like
For sure.
Like it's
like
hard.
they got that for football though too. They got like IMG. Yeah, that's not
Right.
no real school, bro.
No, it's like a boarding school.
What?
That's like, yeah,
Ain't
that's
that the
a-
school where they was like 30 years
Florida.
old playing high schoolers? That's school?
No,
Nah,
they
it's
got. If you nice, they coming to get you,
going
bro.
over, you
Like
wanna-
they like, yo, move down here.
Yeah.
Come to IMG.
and get
Oh,
the
like St.
tools.
Anne's.
Yes, but like a factory. Like if you look up people who went to IMG, you're gonna see hella first
Who
round
like
picks. Football.
not Shaquille. What's his name? Shaquille. Akil Carr, like him.
I think like it's a school thing.
I
Like
would say it's the hardest thing is honestly I seen like you said I seen a lot of niggas that's more talented than me not make it as far just from mental shit though.
And
Oh,
distractions.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Distractions play a.
Like it's so many AAU high school. I look back I'm like damn what these niggas doing? These niggas working regular jobs.
Facts.
That shit's
Nah, it's a
crazy
fact.
to me.
I know mad niggas that was nice. Like I'm talking dumb nice. Like
Dumb nice, bro.
put them on any team.
yeah.
Stupid shit blocked them. Street shit.
Yeah.
Also, ego,
all type of
ego.
shit. Ego. Oh, definitely
Ego,
that.
definitely
Definitely
ego.
that, bro.
But I think that's that the ego too because it's like
Cause like now, how I get paid is not like how a nigga who can. I'm just playing defense.
Yeah.
I get a job just playing defense. Like the other shit will come. Like me dunking shit.
Yeah.
You know, diamond will come. I literally, but a lot of niggas can't be like, nah, I can shoot too.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting the ball. Hey, go. Where my shooter at? Here you go.
See?
Set a
Go.
screen.
I
But
was
that's
just
some
watching the
shit you
video
learn
on that.
later on. Like not later on, but that's some shit you learn as you maturing and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like you
But you
understand.
gotta have people around you telling you
Facts.
like this is gonna get you right here. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
So
I
what's
was
your
just
favorite-
watching the video on that. They was talking about like, yo, basketball players and this whole thing about one-on-one is you
talking about-
will
you
never
talking
play
about-
one-on-one.
You talking about the shit when they,
barely.
You talking about the shit
You
when
gonna
they
get a double
said,
team. I get a double team every time I'm in the post. I'm
Right.
not even a fucking offensive player.
You talking about the shit when they were saying people need to try to be Peyton Pritchard and TJ McConnell and shit
Something
like
like
that?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My cousin said something, and it's prevalent to what y'all talking about, like exactly what y'all talking about. Me, him, and Ray was on the phone, and me and him was arguing. He was like, "What y'all saying? Like you said, you defense? Yeah, that shit fine when you reach the level to where that's all they want you to do.
Right.
But he was like, it's not like that when you trying to get there.
Yeah.
He was like, you see Kendrick Perkins and Patrick Beverly, you not from where they from. Where they from, they was averaging 40 and 50 points per game.
Exactly.
He was like, and once they made it to that level, they was like, hey, yo, we just need defense. We
But those
got
are-
James Harden to
Those
do
are
rest.
niggas that was able to transition their game. Like, say, I averaged 17 in high school. I averaged 13, but I was defensive player of the year. So they see that.
Yeah, you full defense.
I'm
Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I have offensive tools, but it's like I knew where I'm gonna get my bread. Kendrick Perkins, he was rebounding like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He averaged 5 points his career. You know what I'm saying?
that nigga
He was just a big ass body.
Relax.
Was that a full circle moment for you? Because you just said, like, you see how you just said, yo, I averaged 13, but I was defensive player of the year. You said when you had your growth spurt and the coach was like, yo, I need you to play center. You was like, nigga, I could do da da da.
Word.
Was that like a full circle moment for you? Like,
I was like, hell no, I could do this. I was that nigga. I was like, well, I was like, what's gonna really get me there for real?
Right.
Like,
damn.
someone had to I had to reflect from within myself. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
let me listen to him. Then I started seeing flashes. Oh shit! Now I see like, all right, I was a guard. Now I'm a big, but I got guard shit. So whatever matchup I got, Bahim, straight to the Baja. So now it's easier. Now it's an easier game for me. Now I don't have to play against guards. I gotta like try to be quicker than them. Nah, I'm quicker than the big.
Quicker than who guarding you.
Exactly.
Already.
So that's my advantage.
That makes sense.
My uncle used to say that. He used to play ball too. He was like, yo, anybody in the league, if you give them the ball, give them the right things to do, they could go.
Yeah, they can go.
He's like, but yo, it's a team thing. He was like, yo, no, you got to do that. Right. You got to do that. You got to do that. It's like, yeah, you could do absolutely everything on the court, but that ain't going to help us win.
Right. I think there's a difference. Some people want to win games and some people just want to win for themselves.
That's
like,
a fact.
Like you there'd be a lot of niggas cheer like, oh, I just scored 40. Nigga, you just lost. Why you happy?
That Devin Book.
Nah, I was gonna say somebody else. Yo, Ray know how I feel about LaMelo.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo, we be talking about
I
ball.
don't think he's gonna win.
I said, yo, I love to watch that nigga play ball and lose by 60. Like that nigga be wildin', yo.
You gotta stop disrespecting my young boy.
Yo,
man.
LaMelo had 60, lost by 50.
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't even a 10-point difference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people, like you said, some people that's just their game.
Yeah.
And then some people game are different. So like, they're going off what y'all said too, how people got rules. Like when them niggas said like, don't wave Kobe Bryant off when he asked for the ball.
No, nigga.
And when Jeremy Lin waved them off, and every nigga that played for that Laker team was like,
oh, yeah.
yo, you know what's gonna happen if you miss. That's what they was saying while he waving Kobe off. Like, yo, you out of here.
Right.
And he said he made it, and Kobe just head nodded like,
Yeah, all right.
but if you miss,
Yeah.
hey, send him to Asia.
See, that's the pressure of a role player though.
Right.
You it's efficient. Like you gotta make sure. Like, if you off that night, it's like, all right, sit down.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, sit down.
Right.
If I'm letting niggas score on me, that's
the role
It's
player.
not my night. It's not my night.
Because
How do you get yourself out of a bad game? Because I seen a story where
I stop a nigga who trying to have a good game.
I only asked that because I seen a
hard.
story where
That's how I get into it.
That's hard.
Because I
That's
seen
hard.
a story where they was saying they was playing in Golden State and Gilbert Arenas was having a bad game. And they like when they went in the halftime, that nigga went and took a shower.
Nah, I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, but no, he took a shower in his uniform though.
Nah,
like he turned the water on, got in the shower, and came out.
That nigga's different.
And niggas said they turned around like, what the fuck you doing? He said it was a bad first half. I gotta wash that shit off. And they say he came out and had 30 in the second half.
Yeah.
So what's your mind state? Like, because you know you having a bad game before we notice it, looking at it. So you 5 minutes in, like, it's gonna be a long night.
But my bad game's different. I missed a rebound. Nigga just scored on me. I turned the ball over. These are all, now I'm negative, and my plus minus is negative. I'm having a bad game. I don't really gotta, if I'm missing something, all right, cool. All right, go play defense, get it back on the defense. But yeah, I think it's easier for me to switch it on. All is like, all right, I just don't feel good physically. Like,
Yeah. So you played for the 2020 Turkish League. I mean, you played for the 2020 You played in 2020. How you say 2020?
2020.
In 2020, y'all won the Turkish League championship, right?
Right.
What was that like? Like, what was
That
that
shit was
whole?
fire.
Because I know you
was
said
wildin'
Turkey
out.
was your favorite place
That's
to
what
play.
I was
Exactly. See, that's what I want to say.
I went. First of all, going to the Euro League is like going to the NBA in Europe. So I'm in Euro League. I just won a chip.
Right.
I just went to the NBA. They just sent me a crazy bag for the next season.
Facts.
I'm up.
Damn. And wait, so you went to the summer league after the
This all happened that summer. That's what I'm saying. I was wilding that whole. Nigga, we in Vegas with it. Nigga, bro, wilding, bro.
damn.
Speaking of that Euro League, you seen what happened with old boy over there in Puerto Rico?
Who?
Bro, DeMarcus
Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins?
You ain't
Yeah,
see
he
that?
just-
What you do?
Nah,
What? Word.
Nah, you didn't see what he did first. Nigga was like, he just cried.
The
Nigga was
fan
like,
is
grabbed
on
his nuts in his face.
Yeah.
Was like putting his hand in his face.
The fan is up there. Yeah, the fan is up there like this. He like where you at. He like where you at right now.
Oh,
he on the
shit.
court. The fan, and I'm right here. Fan like this. He's like this. And then he like
The nigga got no tights on. He just straight draws. Just like, bro, he gets kicked out,
He
right?
just reminded me of that shit we said
He gets
EuroLeague.
ejected, right?
Yeah.
They go to the side, and they still toying him. Da-da-da-da. He's just like, yeah, doing the LeBron shit. Nigga, they threw popcorn. He started
they
going
hit him
crazy.
like the Malice in the Palace when what they did to Ron Artest shit. They did it exactly to that. Yeah, they was throwing. Like yo, they be saying like yo, it get crazy over there, like the crowds and shit. But I know that's from the soccer how crazy the crowds get.
Boogie. All right, so
he wild out.
The crowds be rowdy like that with the Euro shit.
Hell yeah. Especially in Greece.
Oh yeah, see. They was at because what you call he was
No, he's in Puerto Rico with it.
But what you call was it? He was like the host and shit. Giannis.
Giannis. He from Greece.
Yeah, he was the host.
They crazy over there.
So once you hit the summer league, what was that like? Was you expecting to get like, all right, if I do good in the summer league, I'm gonna get on.
Nah, because they didn't have no draft picks that year. So it was just to get that stamp, honestly. Like get that experience too. Like,
but how was it? Like, how was that shit?
it was cool. Like obviously, honestly, for me, it was like they didn't really know who I was. They just threw me in there, honestly. Like so as the days go on, they like, oh, like you kind of like the most improved one. Like because like at first I didn't know like the NBA game is different than Europe. So once I start getting it. That's why I'm starting able to like do shit, dunk, whatever like that. So I'm getting better, but honestly, they already had their guys.
They already had their team,
I played a couple, you know what I'm saying, got my couple plays, dunking shit, diving on loose balls and shit like that.
You still got your jersey?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't play in the G?
Hell no, they ain't got no money there.
I ain't gonna lie.
Honestly,
I ain't gonna lie. One year I seen the G League. They was hosting tryouts. I'm about to go up there, man. I ain't
Like,
gonna lie.
Oh my God.
Bro, if Gilly the Kid could go to a G League tryout,
is nice,
I know
though.
I'm better than him, and he's 47.
You could just go to
he's
try.
better than Gilly. Don't let
I
them hear
will
this shit. That nigga be.
Gilly, if you might see this, I will kick your ass, bro. I'm not NLE Chopper, not Lil Durk. I'm not.
But
Russ.
he not only
I'm
playing in the G, he be
I'm
playing in the
playing-
Big
he
Three
might-
too.
You been hooping?
No.
Exactly. You might get your ass. Nigga be tired as hell.
Yo, Gilly is nice.
That's how you talking.
I'm not losing.
Look
Yo,
at
real
look
shit.
at you.
I ain't gonna lie.
fucking
I
disrespect
ain't
me,
gonna
nigga.
lie. There's two things I'm not allowing to happen to me. I'm not losing to a little kid, and I'm not losing to a 47-year-old man.
It's
I'm
Gilly
kicking his
though.
ass.
All right, I got one
Gilly
question.
not
I got
professional.
I got one
Some
question
niggas
about the Gilly
overseas still
shit.
40-something, bro.
I
I got
Them niggas
one
different.
question
I'm not
about the
playing
Gilly
overseas
shit.
nigga that's
You think you
47.
could beat Gilly? You think you could score on Jeff Teague?
No.
Gilly scored on him.
Jeff Teague let him. Jeff
He
Teague,
still scored.
Jeff Teague,
Nah,
if he not guarding him, it don't
No,
count.
he got his ass
If
whooped, but he
If he
scored.
not guarding him, it don't count. Jeff Teague let him shoot.
You think you could
everything.
beat? You think
He
you'll
let-
beat McCants?
He asked. I beat him.
Oh my God!
If he played me how Jeff Teague played Gilly,
You
I'm
said
beating him.
you could beat McCants?
Yeah, I'm beating him. I'm beating him. I'm beating him. I'm beating him. Oh no, this is the only way I can beat him though. He should beat me. He beat me. He don't get no cool points. I'm a regular nigga.
Playing with house money. You playing with house money.
Huh?
So you playing with house money.
Yeah, right.
Basically. But
Yeah.
if he guard me how Jeff Teague was guarding Gilly, I'm not missing.
You know, if you catch one of them at an open gym, they play.
Yo, did y'all
yeah.
did y'all see the Lance Stevenson and Mike Beasley one?
I ain't watch it.
Why they play to so
my-
many points?
Yo, Beasley is tough.
Now
bruh.
Beasley tough.
Beasley,
So many- That
Mike
man is
Beasley is the perfect
different.
example of what you was just saying about playing your role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yo, I loved Mike Beasley in college.
Yeah.
And then that
Bees-
shit did not translate to the
Bees
Heat.
tough. I just feel like it didn't transition. Like it didn't.
Nah, but that's what he said. You play your role. He
But
told him don't do that.
He said his story like he felt like nobody like was really trying to help him get his mind right for that.
Yeah.
Like when he was on that I Am Athlete, like, he was trying to say like nobody was really telling me like what I need to do to really
Yeah.
succeed.
My only thing it'd be like I feel
That
like he
one-on-one
be,
was fire though.
I feel like he be
That one-on-one they played
Nah,
was
hell
fire.
yeah.
I feel like he just like the way he tells stories. It just seemed like he blaming everybody but himself. Like
He mentally
from
fucked up.
no, I know that, but
Yeah.
from the clips I see, because I don't be watching the full interview. But when I see shit, it be like Then Braun made a comment, and then I was gone. And it's just like.
But you got to remember, shit like that'll fuck you up.
Nah, I get that.
We never in situations where people that
this all I
powerful.
hear. Like I'm not
That
watching.
Matrix is different though.
Whole shit.
It feels like you don't have no power in the
Yeah, like imagine being in here and you make a joke that a nigga don't like.
Yeah.
And then you going and nobody explain it to you.
Right.
Like you just going.
Clip that nigga.
And then you hear
it.
then like a couple months later, like yeah, because BZ was on some nah.
Then the
He
nigga
said-
that got you kicked off the team, you probably still bump
That shit would make you go crazy if you don't know what's really going on.
He
You know what I'm
said they was
saying?
on the plane and Braun was on some shit like, yo, you gotta stop wilding like that, B. You keep wilding, said some shit. And then he was like, yo, the next couple days I was gone. Like niggas was like, yeah, we don't need you.
You like
anymore.
that shit.
Yeah, there you go.
You heard Dwayne Wade said something as simple as
Bro,
LeBron
that's just
got on
like
the plane and cookies wasn't there.
Yeah.
That nigga wanted everybody fired, son, over some fucking
The
cookies.
nigga left the next
Yeah,
year
he
with
left, went to
cookies.
Cleveland over some fucking cookies. So imagine not, at least
Alright.
Kobe tell a nigga he going.
But to for
Right,
real,
yeah, you outta here.
Kobe would be like, yo, that's it, bro, you out of here.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
with
that's
LeBron. Fuck that nigga. Yo, I bought you
Nah,
on
I'm
2
not
rings.
with
Yeah, they
that.
wild for that.
And because it's like, yo,
gotta
it was
say
a
it,
it was a
son.
power dynamic. Nigga, you took my cookies.
Nah, you gotta say it like,
What you mean they took the cookies he liked or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
so it's a weight thing with the Heat.
Yeah.
You gotta be a certain size.
That's why he left. Oh yeah, you right.
they
he
took
left.
his cookies, yeah.
Because it was
His ass
Pat
was
Riley.
too big. They was like, bro, we need to be.
Pat Riley was like, nigga, I'll run this shit, man.
Nah,
No.
I respect you more as the captain of a team if you just say it.
Yeah.
Who the dude? Tom Thibodeau.
Right.
When Gilbert Arenas and them was talking about him getting fired from the Knicks, and then
Yeah.
Nick Young put it out there. He's like, "Yo, you got Tom Thibodeau fired his first day at work," and they was like, Gilbert Arenas was at the practice. He wasn't playing, but
Yeah.
they was practicing, and Gilbert watched 30 minutes of practice, went to the owner and was like, "Fire that nigga." Swear to God, but he said it in front of him. He said, "Yo, this shit ain't gonna work." He asked, "Get him out of here."
Yep.
And Gil walked out the gym, and they fired that nigga.
I honestly heard like some mic'd up shit with Tom and like in the Thibodeau in the huddle.
Yeah.
He don't be saying shit. And Jeff T said the same thing. He said he don't really be coaching for real.
Yeah.
He just lets you dudes like, come on,
I
man.
gotta
Like,
shoot him.
I'm glad
I gotta
you brought
shoot
that
him
up.
some bell.
Doc-
Don't nobody say. So he
Doc
gotta
Rivers.
say
Doc
no.
Rivers.
He gotta say no. Even him.
Oh.
Anybody say more than that nigga Darvin Ham, yo. That was disgusting,
Bro,
boy.
I watched Doc Rivers tell a fucking team, whatever you doing, you just keep doing it. And then we're gonna do it again.
Y'all see- Did y'all see this shit?
low key, that makes sense though.
Did y'all-
If they can't stop this shit, we gonna keep doing
But this is the
it.
thing, the
Nah.
nigga don't even know what they was doing. He like, just keep
Nah.
doing whatever you fucking
Melo
doing.
said JR put up some wild ass 3-point shot, and Mike Woodson said, "Get that nigga over here." Like he said, "Come over here." He said, "Act like I'm saying something to you."
He said, shoot that shit again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was the
bro.
fadeaway 3, the fadeaway fall out of
Yeah.
bounds. He
But he
said, you
banged
shoot
the
that
shit.
shit again.
Nah.
Like he was yelling at him like, you shoot that shit again.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad we talking about coaching. Right? You been watching the finals?
Yeah.
What you think about
Carlo.
the
Ball
It's
niggas
tough.
only watch ball.
Carlo?
Carlo, fire,
Told you.
bro. He
Told
got them
you.
boys.
What I just
hooping.
say?
And that other nigga don't.
I mean, I can't.
He rooting for that other nigga. That
Yo.
nigga.
See, I don't like
Yo.
watching the Thunder play for some reason.
Me
I,
neither.
fuck, I like Shea.
I don't
And I
like
like
the
the
game.
team. I like the
I don't
team.
like the. I don't like.
I
And I
told
like
him
their
that.
team.
I told him that I
how
don't
they
like watching
play.
them play.
Who they coach?
And that's
low-key.
I forgot his name. So he looked like a villain off of Rush Hour or some shit. But bro,
I'm
yo,
crying.
he's so horrible at coaching, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's like that shit pisses me off watching them play.
Honestly, I don't
Because
like
of him.
watching them play. They're like a boring team. They have good players, but how they play is kind of
Man, I ain't
boring.
even gonna try to say this man's name.
He probably
It's
like
Mark
Mark something. Yeah, he probably like rushing or some
You know
shit.
who? You know what OKC remind me of every time I watch them play? Every time I watch OKC play, or even like,
They like the Spurs.
Nah, not the Spurs. I look at them like the NBA use them, the Rockets. They use certain teams as like test subjects. Like, hey, yo, what work in college basketball?
Yeah.
Only y'all niggas could do that.
Yeah.
And then, oh, it's working? All right, now we all gonna do it. That's how every time I watch OKC play, I be like, yo, they look like they belong in the NCAA. Like
Right.
the
That's funny,
environment,
bro.
like everybody wear the white shirts
my
and
only-
everybody wear the blue shirt. Oh, they the only team doing that shit.
yeah,
you
yeah.
you watch any other team play, everybody not in blue Knick shirts.
Well, I haven't figured out why. I haven't because I haven't really invested
Market
too much
is
into it. I
one,
don't know
too.
why. When I watch them, I get bored.
My only confusion with them is
I didn't get burned with the Spurs. That's why I said no.
Yeah, that's true.
my only confusion with OKC is if the West Coast is the hardest conference, right? Y'all got through that. Why can't he coach y'all to beat these niggas?
Because it's the finals, bro. It's a 7-game series. A whole different. The regular season don't.
No, facts.
There's no adjustments. There's no X's and O's.
Yeah,
like for
just
example, Tom Thibodeau outcoached Missoula in the Boston Celtics Knicks series.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
He got outcoached. Missoula got outcoached. They were shooting threes. Nigga, get in the paint, bro.
Right.
Like put some pressure on Cat. Put some pressure on Jalen Brunson.
Right.
We were just fucking chucking up threes, trying to do that shit.
Oh, you a Boston fan?
Yeah, I was tight.
I knew
Makes
I like this
sense.
nigga, man.
Makes
I
sense.
knew why
I
I
was
like this
tight,
nigga,
bro.
man.
Makes sense.
Nah, but I always feel like coaching is like even when Thibodeau getting fired and niggas was like, yo, what I thought, I was like, yo, he suck at rotation.
Yeah.
Like he sucked badly. Like his biggest problem is rotation.
I could
like,
point
all right,
that
he
shit
not
out with
he not an
OKC
offensive coach. That's fine. He a defensive coach.
Yeah.
We got the Pistons. We got a bunch of defensive teams that won chips.
Yeah.
He don't know when to sit you down. Like fuck the plus minus. He ain't even got the pick.
Yeah.
He just don't know the eyeball.
And that nigga on
This is
OKC
job,
don't know
bro.
who to put in and when to put
Yeah,
them in.
he failed the eyeball test. You gave up 10 points in a row. That nigga like,
And
I'm gonna move the point guard. Nigga,
To be
he
fair,
gave up the 10 points.
they made the Knicks specifically for y'all though, like for Boston. They was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
they
That
made the
trade-
Knicks. They
that
made the
trade-
Knicks to go
that
get Boston.
That trade. Well, honestly, the first 2 games, niggas smoked it.
Yeah,
Niggas smoked it.
Yeah.
that
Niggas
was.
was up
think
20
they-
both games.
I don't think they're supposed to go that far anyway. The Knicks. I don't believe in the Knicks.
It was
ever.
cool to see the fans happy a little bit.
Yeah, it was cool, but they was
they get the
was-
coaching
was-
right.
They just do too much.
They
They
doing
make
too
me
much,
hate.
bro, like,
They the part of sports I hate. Them and Dallas Cowboy fans for football.
cause they don't talk to you
Knicks
when they lose.
specifically?
Yeah, when they lose, they don't want to have. They don't even want to talk about.
I didn't know it was so many Knicks fans until this year, for real.
Me neither. They be coming
I
out
didn't know.
nowhere, I
it.
swear.
They like roaches. You turn the lights on, they scatter.
I went to a bar when I came back home. Went to the bar in New York. I was waiting for my people. Bro, they was cheering for like it was like first quarter. Like,
Every possession,
every possession,
bro. Even on defense.
every possession. I'm like,
You think they coach like?
Nah, yeah, that's really New York. I took my wife to see the Liberty play.
That's New York. That's what I be
No.
telling
I'm about
you.
to tell you why it's New York. The Liberty won by fucking 50. They were up 62-28. Every time the Liberty scored,
Was this
Barclays
against,
was shaking.
This was against Connecticut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Barclays was shaking. Like, I'm like, yo, y'all up by 60.
whooping
Why
that
the fuck
ass.
is we still yelling?
Right.
Like, I fell asleep.
It's New York,
I'm
bro.
in the
It's
chair
New
at the
York.
game like this. Are you just, I'm like, what's a close game? I'm like, nigga, they up by 72.
That nigga said I
Like,
fell asleep.
Yeah, I was knocked the fuck out.
That's New York for
How
you.
you think? What you think when the Jets are going to win? This is gonna go
I'm a
crazy.
Jets fan. That ain't never happening.
Yo, that shit gonna happen. Watch when the
I mean,
Jets win.
when they was competitive with Rex Ryan and shit, they was wilding.
Yeah, they was wilding. They was wilding.
The Giants just don't wild because those white Italian people that run it. Most of their fan base is white Italian.
Yeah,
people.
they are. They probably out of all the New York teams, the Giants fans probably are the most boring for real.
They inside somebody's pizzeria getting something with mozzarella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're stupid.
Because if you think of all the crazy fans, I think the Giants in New York is probably last. Like Mets
And
fans
Dallas.
crazy, Yankees
And
fans
Dallas.
crazy.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm talking about in New York.
No,
the
The Dallas Cowboys are the
they
worst
belong
fans.
The Dallas Cowboys should be called the New York Cowboys.
But,
where they
but it's
fucking
Dallas Cowboys
Oh, yeah.
fans everywhere. It's not even just in
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
They
everywhere.
are the worst fan base in sports. I don't
I
care
swear they
what
just
you're
like the
talking
colors. I swear to God.
about. It gotta be.
It gotta be like.
gotta
Or they
be.
just
I think
It's
you be born
marketing.
into it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. You either born into it or you like the colors.
It's marketing, bro. They was
Nah,
like
you know
they
what,
was in the
and
newspaper
I got
called
one
American
better than that,
Scene.
and because
Yeah,
you play
true.
ball, you'll understand what I mean. When you talk about 90s basketball, they run to the Bulls.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. When you talk about 90s football, they run to the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So that era was like, they dominated the 90s.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what all the fans, like Bulls fans, there's not much of the young people that are Bulls fans. They're
Yeah.
older people.
Yeah, we don't
They're-
even hear about Bulls.
Yeah,
fans. We
because
just hear
they're-
about Michael Jordan.
And,
fans.
and it's only because Derrick
That's
Rose,
the only thing that
if
gives
Derrick
me-
Rose's legs ain't do what they
Yeah.
did, there'll be more Bulls fans.
Fact.
Way
But
more
him
Bulls
getting clipped so early, there were no more.
2011.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we haven't heard from them since.
Shout out to Tibbs for
Nah,
that
he
again.
did,
So
he
when the
did
la-
drop that 50 though.
So when the
He
last
did-
time
other
you
than
when
that.
the last time
we
you
haven't
seen-
heard from Bulls fans.
Oh, yeah,
since.
nah,
Bulls
Bulls
fans.
fans, hell
So when
no.
the last time you seen a 16-year-old Dallas Cowboy fan?
Nah, they be out.
They
here.
not they all they fans is adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, fat. If you're
And
a,
it's a lot
if
more
you're a
adults in this world than
16-year-old
kids.
Dallas
Right.
Cowboy fan right now, you was born into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
oh,
born
yeah,
into it.
Like
that's a
you
fact.
inherited that
That's a
shit.
Now the only fan base in all of sports I will give you got to be born into that shit is two teams. They both football teams. You got to be born into the Steelers and you got to be born into the 49ers.
Oh my
Yeah.
There is
god.
no fucking way you
And the
just turned on
Commanders,
TV.
and the Commanders, and the
You
Commanders.
just
No,
turned-
Steelers fans. There's a lot of Steelers fans.
It's a lot of
I
stuff.
think
And the
all the
Commanders.
But when
and,
you,
and 49ers.
but
for
when
real.
you meet them, their whole family is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they like
you
born
go to their
into it.
family house to watch football, everybody got on the cover.
Yep.
Right. The whole
Yep.
star. And the Commanders.
All right, I got a question for you because even though it's overseas or whatever, it is professional basketball. Yo, what was your welcome to the professional basketball moment? What was the play? What was the play?
Don't say you got dunked on.
What was the play?
Or if you got crossed over, that's fine.
Nah, the end.
I know he got one. I was like, all right, I ain't in college no more.
Welcome to the pros moment, like on the court or just in
On the
general?
court.
On court.
Bruh, I think I'm 22. I'm going against grown ass 33. Niggas got to feed their kids.
Oh shit,
Nigga
hungry.
jawing at the mouth. I'm
hungry.
like, whoa. What's going on?
Just the intensity of that shit.
Yo, one time, dude he went 10 for 10 on me. Just on some Tim Duncan shit.
Bomb?
Like 10 for 10. Talking shit every time he touched the ball. Get this little nigga off me. He too little. I said, damn, niggas got to get in the weight room, bro. Like, I'm 22 years old. This nigga's 32. Join up. Oh yeah, big ass beard. Like, y'all got baby face.
That sound like somebody that was in the league before. He was in the league
That
before?
nigga made his check
Bro, that's the OG now. That's what I'm saying. That's the OG now. Danny Belizzi. I don't know if he played in the league though.
Damn, that's funny.
But it sound like what's dude name?
It sounded like DeJuan Blair.
Nah.
you just
What about the
describing
ball one with the beard?
Reggie Evans. The one that
That's
Reggie
the same.
Evans.
No,
Reggie
that's the
Evans.
same
That's-
nigga.
That's what I was
Imagine
thinking
that
about
energy.
when you said to get this little nigga off me. I thought about
Bro,
Reggie
No,
Evans.
them niggas
Imagine
are the
that
same
energy
person.
though. I'm there like, oh, this nigga different.
Facts.
This
look
nigga
up
different.
the DeJuan. Have you say his name? DeJuan Blair and Reggie Evans. You cannot tell them apart. I don't care what you telling me, bro. It's the same nigga.
That shit crazy, bro.
So you would say the transition was the intensity of the.
And if you see my tapes now, that's how I am with niggas now.
Uh,
I'm like, oh, you gotta be like that.
Yeah, I
you
get
gotta be
that
like
shit.
that.
Well, I'm glad you ain't never get to play against Kevin Garnett.
Oh yeah, that
Because
nigga,
the level that
Walmart shit.
because how dude do that, yo, some of the most calmest niggas be like, yo, the nigga just know how to get under your skin,
Oh, yeah,
son.
for sure.
Like you
Fact.
ain't gotta say nothing the whole day, and he just know like I'm fucking with him. Like you ain't even gotta show him. He could feel it. Like he
I
mad as
like
hell.
that shit. No, I like that shit.
I like that shit too.
I like that. Now I do. Before I used to be
I
scared.
always
Like,
like
He
that shit.
do got some the Joakim Noah story is my favorite one from him. Yeah.
yeah, that's OD. I
Nah,
feel like
my favorite one gonna always
NBA
be
niggas.
Melo.
That's a whole different. Like it's a fucking jungle. Like
Yeah.
think about the power forwards back in the nigga. What?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, that's a whole. That's like a boxing match, bro. You in the ring with these niggas. Like
when you like during season, what's the daily routine?
during season.
Like during season, like you wake up, you hit in the gym, you taking a jog. Like what's for an
I'm
athlete?
taking a
bro?
jog during season, nigga. I'm tired.
I don't know.
Nah.
Like that's what I be seeing.
So,
like
like-
they be like, I gotta go get ready for whatever I'm
Nah,
doing.
in
Like,
season is more chill than off season. Off season is OD. Like now I gotta get up and take a jog, make
Yeah.
sure my heart good, like shit like that. But in season is easier, where it's like get up, make your breakfast or whatever like that.
yeah.
I do my stretches, do my yoga. I do this like
Do yoga?
yeah. I try to like to keep my body right.
I have to fuck with the yoga, bro.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah. Hips be tight as hell.
I gotta get into some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Word. So you do the yoga. You go either some days you lift, so you go to lifting.
Yeah.
Come back home, get yourself ready for practice. Go to practice. You do all your stretches and stuff like that. Practice for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, whatever like that. And you get your recovery after. Then after you got the whole day to yourself. It's real chill. Like you only
Word.
working for like 3 hours out of the day for real.
Oh shit.
You come home and then you do whatever you want. That's when I started writing and stuff. Like, cause
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do. Everybody probably sleep at the crib.
Yeah.
You either watching Netflix, playing a game, or you doing some bullshit.
Who helped you with the book? Like putting the book together and getting the cover art and all stuff like
Word.
that.
Shout out to Ross Williams, my editor. So once I hit him, he's like, pretty much send me your manuscript. So whatever I send him, he'll send it back organized, and then I'll add to it and stuff like that.
That's fine.
That's hard.
You did what you type it up or you was writing it and then
Yeah,
typing it up?
I type it up. So I have my whole notes pad, you
Yeah.
know, like your notes, my whole shit. So I'll transfer that into a Google Docs, and then I'll separate it into like 10, 12 chapters, and then start adding to that shit.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Was you nervous putting your first book out?
My first one, hell yeah.
I know that's your second one.
Yeah, the first one, hell yeah. I was nervous. Because I was just like trauma dumping. I was just saying whatever my whole life story. Like,
this bitch.
you know how black families is. It's like, yo, why you telling this part? Right. It's my part of my story.
My part of my story. Yeah. I wouldn't be me if I don't tell my story.
But you know how people do. They feel like you telling their business, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, hey man, it was a healing process. So
what's the difference between the first book and your second book?
I feel like this is more so like a guide towards like if you ever went through a setback, it's like pretty much inspiring you to like what you need to do, what you need to focus on, like, and it's kind of catered to more to black men. I think I talk about therapy a lot because I went to therapy after I was wilding and stuff like that. Went to therapy, had a spiritual advisor. So I'm talking about expressing myself, my trauma, and also learning how to have tools to like do better type shit.
Yeah. Did therapy really help you?
Hell yeah. Cause cause like sometimes I just be frustrated because I'm confused about shit. I need clarity to feel like I'm moving in the right direction.
Nah, cause I be thinking about going to therapy, but I'm one of them niggas that don't think therapy help you. I've been
you
to
don't
therapy.
Think it helps?
Yeah, I don't think it helps. I've been to
honestly
therapy.
I didn't think it helped either, bro.
Word?
Yeah, I went back to see if it's I needed help in some type of way. I was just stressed out.
So what's the therapy like? Therapy was you just talking or?
Yeah, so I had a woman, honestly, a black woman, and her thing was getting back to joy. She like from our first conversation, she's like, yo, you don't have joy in your life, bro. She was like this is how she talks to me. She was like one of those black, like
Word.
She's like, yo, you don't have joy in life. You got to understand what makes you happy because you feel like you're doing it for everybody else. Like you trying to save everybody, trying to like give back to everybody. Since you made it, you trying to like you have survivor's guilt a little bit.
Oh, survivor's remorse.
Right. Like you got that. So it's like, what are you doing for yourself to make you happy? And I was like, damn, I ain't even thinking about that. And now we trying to figure out what makes me happy. Now we like getting to the point like, all right, how do you create boundaries with your family without abandoning them and stuff like that? Like, it's all that type shit. Like,
is it so? It's different. Like being like when you're in therapy and she telling you like, is it different when she telling you as to when you telling yourself? Like you could have told yourself that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes you got like we all got blind spots, bro.
Right.
So it's like I can do whatever I think in my head, but she sees something different.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I ain't even thinking about that. And now I'm just taking what she tells me and then I'm running with it.
Yeah, they say that about like therapy. Like I think that's the point of like having a person that's totally unbiased, who like, okay, man, that's not my grandmother, that's not my family. I'ma just give you the perspective of me just coming in with a blank slate.
I don't know. I just felt like therapy. I just felt like that shit ain't work for me.
It depends what you're trying to do.
But you gotta.
It depends what you age you went to therapy, right? You always
like
leave
11.
that out.
I was like 11.
He was 11.
That's a baby.
I'm in there playing with shapes and shit.
Think about what they was trying to talk to you about when you was 11.
I hated that 11. I went to 11 too. I hated it.
Now think about how much you understand what they was trying to talk to you about because you're an adult. Now you can talk. At 11, you was like, the fuck?
I was like, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. What do we need to talk about? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
I used to say that shit.
Ray leave that out. I be on his side, but he always leave out that he went to therapy at 11. Like,
and then like see me, I've been thinking about it more and more, but like then like the adjustments you can make, you be like, I don't know about this person. Let me try another person.
Yeah, everybody's not for you.
Yeah, like they be like, let me try this person. Let me try this person.
I had a white woman first, and she was just saying, like, just F all of them. I'm like, what? That's not the...
Damn. She was on deep.
What's my number? I need that. Nah, that's my personality. That's why.
Yeah,
she said they don't really, like, they're not around you. Like, they don't really matter. Like, I'm like, yo, that's not what I'm trying to... Like, she didn't understand the black experience. So she didn't understand. Yeah. But, like, I would say it depends on what you're trying to do. Like, me, when I have a family, I don't want them to go through the same thing I went through.
Yeah.
Emotionally, not even just financially. I got that set, right? Now, emotionally, I don't want to treat them like my dad treated me.
Right.
So now, like, I didn't have support growing up. He wasn't at my basketball games and shit like that. Now, how can I create the space for my kids to feel like they can come to me when they have something wrong?
Right.
And I've been doing shit on my own since I was 17. I got kicked out the crib. I was, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So I've been on my own since then. And now, since then, I'm trying to, like, help everybody else. Even though that's not my responsibility, I'm just doing it off the strength.
Yeah, fact.
But now when I have my kids and stuff like that, I want to make sure they straight. That I'm more worried about them giving love and shit like that. Because I didn't know what love was at one point. I'm like,
I feel you on that
you know
shit,
how it should be.
I know, I feel you, bro.
love to get you killed. We learn that shit, all that shit. Like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. That's cool. You here, I'm gonna take care of you.
Facts.
That love shit, that ain't for me.
So, what's your thoughts on mental health? Like, how you feel about mental health?
Nah,
you know,
that shit.
That's
so
a big
my
topic nowadays.
I got mental health, like mental struggles all in my family.
Right.
Like even with the off-camera shit we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you know what I'm saying? Like that's the other side of my family, like type shit, like that I try to like, I get inspired by because it's like I don't want to be like that when I get older.
Right.
So it's like I see it in me sometimes. So I be like, let me chill. Let me redo my research now, so I know how to like do it or handle it. Then so I'm not like that.
I feel you on that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's hard.
Because you like I got you know I see it too often, bro. I see it too often. I see it way too often.
You ain't gotta elaborate, bro.
I see older people. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to be like that.
Nah, not at all. So
yes, and I see people stuck in what happened to them as a child. So I try to like heal that shit. So who I am right now is who I am right now, not what happened to me as a kid.
I feel that shit, bro. Where
what I think bother people, and another, like to go off the therapy stuff and what you just said, yo, I always tell people, I just told my wife this too. Yo, she think a lot of shit don't bother me. It don't. But she think a lot of shit don't.
It don't.
It don't.
It don't.
Because I live by the motto of,
fuck the motherfucker.
if I don't control it, if I can't control it, I can't worry about it.
Right.
I don't.
Yo, and that right there, then people will respond like, "Oh, but you got to be a man." Nah, I can't control that shit.
Can't control it.
I can't. Yeah.
Like somebody saying that back to me.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I couldn't control that.
Right.
Don't give a fuck.
I don't know.
like that's my motto. Like with me and Ray with all this shit. I control this. Like this is my space.
Right.
Yo, Ray, my man's want to come on. All right, cool. Yo, Ray, my man's like, no, I control that.
Right.
I can't stress this nigga because Ray do his own shit on the side. He do music, and I be like, yo, Ray, I don't think that nigga should be on your album. And Ray would be like, he going on there. Why the fuck would I get mad? I can't control that.
Well, a lot of people do that shit for some reason, bro.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
I'll be like, yo, do what you want to do.
It's like when you got to explain something to somebody, bro. Like,
Right.
like you said, like if somebody asked me to come on the podcast and I'd be like, yo, not right now, and they get mad, and I'll be like, you know, I don't do this shit solo, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like me and my man's got to come to an agreement on what we gonna do because it got to fit what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't understand scheduling and shit like that. So.
I feel like everybody, like even in this area, Jersey or like Jersey City, Newark, whatever like that, everybody got a plan for everybody else but themselves.
Yeah, fact.
That shit's crazy to me,
And they'll tell you, you need to be doing this. What the fuck you ain't doing it?
You doing it, bro? But I'm a bad guy when I say that.
Nah,
you think you better than me?
Facts.
Oh, now we fighting. Like that's why I said,
bro,
get in and get out. I'm like,
man, y'all need to do more promo, bro. Don't you got something you should be promoting? Like, I appreciate
that be
you.
my thing. I'm fine if it's a fan. Like, say I watched 1 million of your games,
right?
And then I finally meet you, and I be like, hey, yo, bro,
I think you should use your right a little bit more.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, bro.
But all right, you play ball, and I make music. You've done more with your talent than I'm even trying to do with mine.
Right.
So how the fuck you gonna tell me what I should do with my talent?
Facts.
You're not even utilizing your talent.
Yeah.
Like when I first met Ray did music. I ain't never critiqued Ray. Now that the pod is where it's at, I critique Ray music.
Right.
Because he see what I do and I be like, yo,
y'all been around each other. Y'all respect each other's
But I ain't just walk up to Ray like, yo, bar 8 and 2 didn't go together.
Didn't go together,
This shit
bro.
was crazy. Knowing damn well I don't even know how to count balls. No,
that shit didn't rhyme.
Yeah, people.
That shit didn't rhyme.
No, people be way too invested in shit. Like, yo,
Way
I
too
have,
invested.
a nigga call me every fucking episode drop. A nigga call me and critique. Every episode I drop, he my mans. And I just be like,
word.
then pick up the camera and buy a mic and do it, son.
Yeah, you gotta tell him like,
facts.
if you ain't trying to help, I ain't really trying to hear that shit.
Yeah,
I know in his mind he mean no harm by it. So I don't take it as hard. I just go one and out the other. But
my therapist said sometimes they don't mean no harm, but that doesn't mean it's not harmful.
I know. That's why I go one and out the other. Like when I answer, I go, yo, he be like, y'all watch the pod. I'll be like, word. As soon as he start doing that, my head be like, and that nigga be going too. I'll be like, yeah, doing some other shit. and then when he done, he be like, you feel me? I'll be like, yo, let me call you back. I gotta pick up the kid.
So you just wasting time now?
No, well, I was driving somewhere anyway.
Okay.
I pick and choose when to answer the phone.
Okay.
But I know what the call is. Like when this drop, I know what time he calling. I'm gonna be like,
yep,
he seen it.
Well, hit me and tell me what he critiqued about this.
I got it.
Let him know.
I can guarantee you the one thing he gonna say is you was ass at ball. I know he gonna say no. He gonna say you.
I was ass?
He just gonna say it.
Why? Because he ain't go to the league?
Yeah, that's why he gonna say it.
Yo, niggas don't understand.
But he gonna be
shit,
joking.
No, I know.
But I'm gonna tell him anyway. Bro said you was ass.
I'm secure with them.
So was the summer league the closest you got to the league before we let you bounce?
The Lakers just hit me for a mini camp, but they were talking about G League, so I didn't go.
Oh, damn.
That's a squad.
Yeah, that's the squad.
He done bought your jersey 3 times.
Yeah, he bought your jersey. Yeah. For podcast purposes, I mean no disrespect. You would have been. Yeah, he a dick eater. So
he be glazing.
Roddy ain't never watched
Luka Doncic from Bronny, nigga.
Roddy.
Nah, word.
A live from Brown would have been crazy.
I think at this point in my career, I'm like,
from Bronny. You see, nigga,
niggas have a long season, trying to be at the crib, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like you said, you make more money overseas than in the G League. So
in the G League.
At this point, it's just about securing the bag.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
I always put respect on like overseas basketball players because one of the best ball players I've seen with my 2 eyes. That nigga play overseas. That nigga was nice. I think his name Calvin.
Calvin what?
I forgot his last name.
But when you say that shit in front of the ball player from overseas.
I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
You said it like you had the facts. Like
nigga named Calvin.
Calvin what? Man, I forgot his name.
This nigga's watching Mike talking about.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Calvin is crazy. What he a guard, center? What he doing?
Nah, he big as hell, bro. Like, yo, when I tell you,
was he a guard or a center?
He like a forward.
Oh, you're forward?
He like a forward, yeah.
Nah,
he about to Google hella overseas
Calvin.
He about to Google Calvin that play overseas.
Look, he popped right up too.
What's his name?
Hold on.
This nigga went to YouTube.
I follow him.
This nigga who Calvin was.
I follow him because we went to high school together. Oh shit. He fucking deactivated his Instagram. Damn, but this him though.
Oh man, that's how I don't care what you think podcast.
On that note,
Calvin what?
On that note, we packing this shit up. On that note, man, that's how I don't care what you think podcast. We got
hometown hero, hometown legend.
He got an African last name.
He
got an African last name. But he look, this is
him. We don't care.
Yeah, that's him.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh shit!
He played for like a Middle Eastern.
Oh, I don't know. I know what you're talking about. He played for
exactly
the Mary Cup, John.
Yo, he nice.
He from Nigeria or something like that.
Yeah, he Nigerian.
Word.
Yeah, that's like I'm telling you, that nigga was nice his whole life.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So he nice.
Yo, hometown legend, hometown hero, Arthur. Professional at his sport, great human being, good friend of mine, JEHYVE FLOVD. Thank you for coming to the show.
Appreciate it.
And before we fully go
get that book from Amazon.
I was about to say, go grab that. Camera right there.
Go grab that.
Amazon, #1 bestseller at one point in Japan. Let's make it like that in the
Japan
States.
be repping, boy. Japan be repping.
Tell them where they can find you.
Now you can find me on Instagram at Fetty Floyd, Fetty_Floyd, Twitter, JEHYVE_Floyd, and TikTok, JEHYVE_Floyd. I'm on all that. And follow the Vulnerability Tour. I'll be on there too. Let's get it. And the Brick Talk Pod. Got a pod too. Follow that too.
You got a pod? Where you shoot your pod at?
We used to shoot it in the Sayreville.
We'll pull up.
I'm saying we ain't been on it. I've been.
Yeah, whenever you come back, we'll pull up. Yeah, just let me know.
Righty, grab that bottle.
Sersky.
I sip, I roll my weed up. Niggas trip, but they can't see us. Big plays when I'm on top now. I got this, kick your feet up. Watch how I double up now. It's gonna cost 10 to see.